Peace to the gods and the earths. Today is October 3rd, which makes today's mathematics understanding, all being born to understanding. Yeah, me. Understanding being the picture one draws from wisdom and knowledge to where they have a clear picture of whatever it is that's going on. So today, for those that are new to us, for those that have been with us, and for those that's going to join us in the future, this is Preme'S Podium. He is I and I is he. I am King Premium. And the purpose of Preme'S Podium is to give particularly young people, or for me, it's kind of anybody that I've had an interaction with throughout life. And for me personally, I feel like I've been able to be fortunate enough to meet a lot of people that are special, right? Some people that have a different type of je ne sais quoi about themselves, so to speak. So, um, and fortunately enough too, a lot of them are, young men. You know what I'm saying? Young black men, young talented men. So we want to make this an opportunity for them to be able to give their story, for them to give their point of view, and as well as with these people, nobody's going to be able to give someone our story the way we can give our story, right? Like, I don't want nobody else to be able to paint a narrative of who I am. At this age, I'm 31. I got two kids. Looking forward to having more, but I want to be able to be accessible to them. I don't want them to just be able to hear something from somebody else's mouth. You know, they have family members, they have people that I'm really close with as friends, as some associates, whatever. And I want them to be able to see those interactions face to face or camera to camera, however, you want to depict it to be. But I want them to be able to see that. You know, you ain't gonna be able to hear they daddy was this type of way, or, this, that, and the third. So I want them to be able to visualize, see, hear my voice, and see their cousins, these two young men that I'm going to bring on here today, family members of mine. For the people that have been following, y'all know I left Baltimore when I was like 11. I was like 11. So these guys were, some of them weren't even born by the time I left. You know what I'm saying? So whatever has been involved in their life, I wasn't involved with it. So now it's even my opportunity to kind of tap in with them, see what's been going on, and just build. We here to build. We here to make a monumental type of moment and reach people. You know what I'm saying? We definitely here for the laughs and giggles, but we want to be able to kick that real shit. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and bring these two young men on. Oh shit, my fault. Y'all are here Podium. It's King Preem, aka King Premium. You see what I'm saying? Just make sure you check your feelings at the door. Definitely make sure you do that. Check your feelings at the door. And for the people that are familiar, unfamiliar, whatever, I work everything in the basketball system. If somebody says something that's super dope, I throw this out there. That's 2 points. Somebody say something that's super, super fire, that's 3 points. I'm holding three up. Y'all just can't see it. That's 3 points. If I hit you with this or one of them, that's a 4 point play. Right? Now, if you say something stupid, you get a foul. You say 5 dumbass things. Well, that's high school regulation. So I may even give you 6. You say 6 dumbass things, you get ejected out the game, you're fouled out. You say one super dumb thing, that's a technical foul. So we'll weigh the options. You hear me? So those are the rules before we get into this. But I already know this is going to be a beautiful thing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's go ahead and get to it. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah. What's up? Y'all prefer to not be seen, or y'all just happen to be in the dark?
No, I'm just in the dark. Yeah.
You don't have no light? You don't have no light, cuz?
Oh
All right.
shit, yeah, yeah. Like, down.
Oh,
Let's see,
okay.
bright.
No, I'm gonna just go
Okay.
downstairs. I'm just go downstairs.
Well, since we got one in the light, we're gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. What's your name? Where you from?
What's up? My name Mike, also known Michael Green from Baltimore, Maryland. I moved in the county, Baltimore County now. Live in Whitemore, chilling, living an everyday life. That's all I can do. Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
All right. So now we have our other little cuz tapped in. What's your name? Where you from?
My name Tyler Jackson. I'm from over east, well northeast. Been over there basically my whole life. I used to be up Bella Road a lot where my grandmother stayed, but I'm where I'm at now is where I mostly grew up at. In Bel Air Road too, but I'm mostly from Baltimore, yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
enunciate or speak up a little more for me, Tyler.
You can hear me?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. All right. So we're gonna start off with something simple. So within y'all introduction, y'all kind of specified what part of Baltimore y'all was from, right? And even me being there, even though I wasn't haven't been there, like I said, since I was 11, that's a big thing there, right? They
Yeah.
city, county, east side, west side. So since Mike introduced himself first, Tyler, you tell me what is the difference between east side, west side, and then Mike, we're gonna come to you between what the difference is between city and county. All
Okay.
right. So Tyler, you go. What is the difference between east side, west side for the people that don't know about Baltimore? What is the difference?
The difference between East and West, most like some people like West is just dirty. See what I'm saying? East is cool over there. You got the college over there. You got HBCU college. I live right by more than like what 2 blocks down. Like you just can go straight. So it's a lot of females around here. But I got girls, so you know. But yeah, West Side. I mean, it's cool, but like it's really dangerous everywhere, and there's a lot of beef and stuff going on. So it's really no different. But it's a yeah, it's really no different. I got family from all over Baltimore, and out of state like Kamari and Georgia. So yeah, isn't yeah.
All right. Now, Mike. So, what's the difference between city and county? Like, because I've for the people who may have seen it, it may go they may see it on YouTube or whatever. They do a game pretty much every year. It may be an east side, west side game, and they also do a city county game. So, explain to the
Yeah.
people what is the difference between city and
I mean, there's really not no difference. I mean, if you're not getting in a mix, you can't really tell like what's really the difference. I mean, it's chill up, more laid back in the county. You can hear me? Oh, it's
yeah. That's
more.
the 2 points. That was 2 points for you. Yeah, that
Oh,
was the 2 point system. Yeah.
it's more laid back in the county than the city. I mean, I really can't tell no difference. Just me. You can't. I guess you can say it's a little bit wild, more in the city than the county. It's more quiet up here. I guess you can do more. I mean, I don't try to make a lot of friends out here. Just keep a small circle. I don't need a lot of friends, but you can tell the real from the fake. It's just a lot of up in the county. It's too much. Let me see how like people acting like a character when they really not. I guess in the county try to be like they from the city is real. I can't really explain. It's really not different for real, but no.
Mm, okay. All right. Well, I remember when I was there, whatever like that. They kind of felt the same way. Like the city was more tough, the county niggas was more soft. I grew up in the Lockern, Woodlawn, and Randallstown. I grew up, more around there. My grandmother stayed off Old Mill Road and Liberty Road. We was probably about five. It was like 4 minutes from Ricerstown Plaza Mall, and we was probably like 8 minutes from Mondawmin Mall. So like she wasn't super far, or whatever like that. So I can definitely relate to that part of it. And people in Georgia now, um, they don't understand it that same way. So that's why I'm just trying to get y'all on here to kind of make that breakdown. So let's get to the next part. What has it been like growing up for y'all? Whatever part that y'all grow up in. So I think we just went with, who do we go with first? Whoever we went with first, then the next person answer that question.
So it's Mike go.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
What's the question on my phone? So
What has it been like growing up? What was your childhood like specifically? Now we ain't even talking about just Baltimore in general. What was your childhood like? What do you remember as a child? What was your good old days? What was your, you know what I'm saying? What was childhood like there?
childhood was good. Having I got like figures in my life, parents. Mother or father, they guide me to be the person I am now. So that's good. I love both of them for that. It make me mature, more. More solid. My head not everywhere. I'm just steady focusing on a goal. That's what they taught me a lot. So I had a good childhood. It gave me a lot of things. I appreciate that stuff I needed. Yeah, I said I was spoiled. I had like handouts and stuff. Yeah, but as I start to grow up, it just get harder and harder. I start to get like responsibilities and stuff as I'm growing up. I'm 17 now. I'm about to be 18. So now like I'm looking at colleges and stuff, and they got me in the right direction. And they teach me the stuff I would need to know when I'm growing up, about to become a grown up. Try to help me in the right path for my future. That's all, bro. So I'm having a good childhood. I appreciate them for that. So that's that, bro.
All right. What about you, Tyler?
So my childhood, it was, well, I'm still, you know, in childhood for real. But it's not like, cause my generation, it's like everybody just wanna be grown now, basically. Like nobody wanna go to school. They having kids at early age. Like nobody don't wanna do kid stuff no more. Like it's little, it's little, it's like people younger than me carrying guns, smoking and stuff like that. So like, I mean, everybody I grew up with, either to be honest, I don't know. So I try to surround myself with people that got a goal for themselves or like got ahead of what their future is gonna be like. But uh, my childhood, it was cool. Uh, I would say it was rough though, cause like as me growing up, my parents was like it wasn't really good with them too, and like
Mm,
my mother was mostly doing stuff. My father wasn't. I mean, my father, he's still here, but like he wasn't really. It was really just my mother. And then
mm.
when I got to middle school, my grandfather helped my grandmother, and my grandma Aunt Rachel, she helped too, and my grandma that
I love you,
passed.
Auntie. I mean, cuz.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I love
she
you, cuz.
upstairs, but my grandma that passed, Woody, she passed last year
Mm.
and stuff like that. So it was rough. It had ups and downs. I was spoiled too, but like not as spoiled as kids like with parents with money. Cause my mother, she still work hard to this day to make sure we straight. So uh yeah, and I help with Aunt Kim too, Uncle D, all them, like everybody trying to help my mother for real with both. Really, my brother, my little brother, he really he good because his father like take care of him like, but my
Mm.
side it was really rough because they wasn't on the same page. Father ain't really, you know. So uh, I
Yo, that's
mean,
that's real. So go ahead, finish.
yeah. So it's it's cool. It's only the strong survive for real, and you gotta have a strong mindset to survive. You can't like my grandmother died. I stopped going to work out center for like what a week or two, and I was thinking to myself like I can't keep using this as an excuse because then if what happens if somebody else died and somebody else died, you're gonna keep using it as an excuse to not work
All
hard.
right.
You're just gonna be a failure.
All right, let me get a 30 real quick. Yeah. I said this all basketball over here, baby. You see what I'm saying? So y'all already know how the terminology goes. So let me get a quick 30. So that leads me to my next question. So I'm gonna jump to you real quick, Mike. Have you guys at your age experienced a lot of like death or funerals, whether it's like friends, homies, family members, whatever? Would you say that you've seen a lot of it, or you really haven't been to a lot of funeral stuff? What you might?
I mean, nah, not really. I really haven't experienced like a lot of um like passions. I mean, the last one, like Uncle John. Yeah, that's it. I miss him. It's been
Okay.
you know, I ain't really get to speak to him that much, and I regret that because I know I wanted to say a lot of things to him before he left, so I ain't really get a chance to do that. So yeah, my, yeah, that's all I know.
Mm. What about you, Tyler?
Yes. Yeah. So shit, we can go back to 2017. My aunt Sandy on my grandfather side passed in 2017. In summertime. I don't know the date, but like it was my aunt in law. But you know, when once you get married and stuff, they become family. You call them aunt. So that was my aunt Sandy passed. She was a pastor in Baltimore. She was well known and stuff. Uh, my grandfather on my father's side died 2018, January 28th, and then my great grandmother on my father's side had passed. So my grandfather that passed in 2018, mother died and his sister died, but his sister died before him, and he died before his mother. So she died
Mm.
after his a year later, and then
Okay.
2020, my grandmother had died from a stroke, but what I think it was uh heartbreak because her and my grandfather. This on my father's side too. So both of my father parents gone. So uh
Mm.
I think me and my aunt kept saying like she died of heartbreak because they was like this. Her and my grandfather was like this. They been married for I don't know how long, but it was a very long time. I think it was over 2 decades. And so she had died, and that was like she was like my best friend because like she was my grand. I could tell anything. She put me on game, all that. I used to stay with her. I used to sleep in the same bed with her and all that. But she had died, and I just like was going out the wrong road for a little bit. Like couldn't get my mind right. Started doing stuff I know I wouldn't do. But and then after
Okay.
she died, 2 months later, my godmother had died in October, and so that was just like
All right. So
yeah.
all right. So real quick. So it is at least fair to say my fault. I'm trying to get a different layout. Y'all just bear with me real quick. I'm trying to find the right layout because I really want to put more of the attention on those two young men as opposed to myself. So yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find out how I can work this out.
The first way you had it at first was cool. I like the way it was at first.
All right. First, all right. So we good. All right, we'll go back to the original. My fault. All right, my fault. I'm doing too much, y'all. My bad.
Yeah,
My
it's cool.
bad. All right, back there. Hold up. There
Yeah,
we go. All right, my fault. My fault. Yeah, I was doing too much. All right. So based on what you said, is more so kind of older people that you named really wasn't like young guys or friends or stuff like that that y'all have known. Is that fair to say?
yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I forgot a person, but it's alright.
Okay. Didn't hold on. Yeah. Tyler, did you didn't have like a godmother
Yeah, that's what I
or
just said. Keisha,
okay, okay,
And then in 2019, like you probably heard of him, Kamar. His name was Gerald G Songs, something like that. He was like a
That I think
very
David. I think I seen David. I think I seen Dave post one of those. Something
yeah.
with him.
He was like we was real close, and I'm real close with his son. Like he was like my uncle slash father figure. Like he used to pick me up, buy me stuff, all that. Like I used to look up to him. Then he got killed in 2019, and that broke
Dang.
me down,
Shout out
bro.
to him. Shout out to him, man. You
Yeah,
familiar? Well, both of y'all are familiar with cousin Kennard. Kennard and Junie was that for me. Like going to Mount Calvary. Like I Kennard was when I walked to the corner store with, and he give me some money or let me take me to get an onion pickle and some
right.
blow pops, and you know what I'm saying. Like he was that one, and my uncle Junie. And most of the time, if we leave in Mount Calvary, it was like 2 blocks up, maybe like 2 or 3 blocks up, and it was like a little corner store right on the left hand side. And
Mm-hmm.
it was if you leave Mount Calvary, it's like a little corner store diagonal across, the store right there. So those was like the main two that we went to. So shout out to them, and it's time that we get older and we still remember those people. Whether those people are here with us or not, and it makes a big impact. So shout out to everybody that was able to do that.
Exactly.
Now let's get to some of the shit. You see what I'm saying? Mike, we've gotten into who you two young men are as individuals, your outside guys. But
Say it
some of
again.
these
I'm sorry.
people may know or they may not know that y'all are some little phenoms at the sport that y'all aspire to strive with. So first off, Mike, what is your sport? What do
I
you
rush.
do?
Oh no.
What
Cool.
go like what give me the goods, cuz. Now we about to get with the shit. Let's go.
Uh, sport I do is wrestling. I wrestle. I mean, really started a sport because my uncle did it, my father did it, so I felt like it was good for me to, pass down.
You say
You
who?
know,
Oh, you say uncle. You say your uncle and your father. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Uncle Mike, he wrestled. My father wrestled, and I want to, follow their footsteps, join a new sport and wrestle. And when I started wrestling in high school, I just clicked like that, and I just been good with it, just natural with it ever since. I just love the sport, so I just keep doing it. I see how far I
How
can get with it.
what what's your weight class? So I know they do like weight. You know what I'm saying? What's your weight class?
I do
Height and weight.
132. My walking weight is like 140. So when it's time to really start wrestling, that's when I start cutting down my weight back to 132.
So you be doing all that weird shit when they be I be like putting them trash bags like around
Yeah,
y'all, making them
I
y'all
might
lift it up. It be like dripping with water.
yeah,
Y'all
I
be
might
doing all
just put
that
a
weird stuff.
trash bag on. Just sometimes I might go down Montebello, run a couple miles, or I got a treadmill. I run on the treadmill until I sweat, or I just usually just lift weights, just work out practice.
Nah, I gotta give him a 4 point play for that. Cause listen, we gonna get into what Tyler does, and what I'm gonna tell y'all just from what I do. We not doing that. We not throwing on no trash bag and running those suicides. What? Who? Where? Why? What? Nigga? Yo, that's death. Death is upon thee. I'm not doing it. I don't know why y'all do it, but shout out to you for having a strong enough soul, cuz, to be able to cut weight and you just run miles and miles and miles with a plastic trash bag. Just
Just a dedication. You know.
he just got a quick 8 points. Yeah, cuz just got a quick 8 point y'all. Oh my god. So basically, if somebody run up on you wrong and grab up on you, it's gonna be a long day for them.
Yeah, it'll be a long day. I ain't letting go.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Cause I just look like this. It really ain't like this. Oh, buddy. Oh, now Tyler.
You
They say your name out here is hype.
yeah.
That's what they say. Your name is hype. What the hell is the hype about? Who named you hype? Why do you get so much hype? Who is Hype?
So I got the name Hype when I was like in second grade, and Coach Mookie gave it to me because I couldn't sit still. I was always hyper and stuff like that. Like I used to always run at the practice. I always had energy. So he's like, you know what? You always hype. I'm gonna give your little ass a name Hype. So I was like, I'm in second grade. I don't care. So uh, the hype about. Well, I showed it last season, but it's just time to show some more because I'm in high school now. High school like way different, but I'm adapting pretty good. Like I'm getting comfortable with it. Like the day in my high school, we had a high school game today, and I had 14 points against a prep school, and they wasn't bad. So I'm just getting comfortable with it, and my goal to get a lot of high major D1 offers, by the end of this year. I mean, by the end of the season next year, because we really start next year. Like, yeah, get freshman of the year, do great in school, and get get right.
All right.
Try, yeah, yeah.
All right. Side segment. How close are you two? Right? Like you two, you and Mike. How close are you two? I don't care who takes the question first. How close are y'all? Like, do y'all hang out on the regular? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all go when y'all were younger? Did y'all go spend night at each other's house? Like, what's y'all's relationship and dynamic? Whoever want to take it.
Who want to take?
Well, Mike used to live literally right there. So like, man, Mike was real close, because he used to live right there. We went to Disney World when I was like, I don't know, we was young, but yeah, it was good times. Yeah, around here. It
Yeah,
wasn't it wasn't how it is today where you can't go outside. Like we really had a childhood, you know what I mean? Like we could go outside, play, you know, make friends, stuff like that.
yeah. Nah, me and Tyler, we close. I always make sure I check on him, say if he good, everything straight. Need
Yeah.
somebody to talk to him. I always have for him. Big cousin. He big now, but it's big little cousin, so that's how, yeah,
Yeah.
he having a problem with anybody. We right here, we go bang, it's always like that. Me and my cousin, we close like that.
Yeah.
So I just always make sure I check on his head straight, my head straight. We have a good day. That's all I do. No, no matter how long we don't talk, we still cool. So, no, nothing right.
That's good. That's good. Your phone breaking up a little bit, Mike. And so hopefully we got all charging and stuff like that. All right. So now we're gonna throw another monkey wrench in there because I think we got some people in the background. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Who is this? Who is it? I don't even know who this is. Who is this?
Well, where they go at?
Oh, man, where they go? I don't know where they went now. It was somebody in the background. Yes, 2.0. Who is that? Y'all know who that is?
No.
No.
No, all right. Well, we're gonna keep going. You see what I'm saying? Because it's about y'all. Yeah, it's about y'all. All
How
right.
many people in here?
Right now, I only see three, but I know there's been people jumping in and out. Like it'll be three, it'll be, you know what I'm saying, 5, 6, and then it'll jump down. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what it's
So
about
it's
right
on
now.
Facebook.
Right? It's on Facebook and it's
So it's
on
on
YouTube.
Facebook.
Facebook and YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Facebook and YouTube. So as soon as we done, it's gonna automatically post to both of those pages as well. I'll screenshot or screen record some of the, content, send it to y'all. Y'all be able to post it. Everybody, take a minute to make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube anyway. The Unconfused Morning Show. We broadcast on Wednesdays around 8 p.m. And now we got Preme'S Podium, and we just gonna try to do these interviews whenever we can do them. So now we're gonna get back into it. Just had to throw that little plug in there. You see what I'm saying? Now, where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Bam! Mike. What is your most memorable moment on the map? What is that, like a triple M? Memorable moment on the map? Yeah, that's a triple M. What is your most memorable moment on the map? Did you like Didi? What are the limits? Now I got some curious shit. What are the limits? Are you really allowed to like power bomb a nigga out there?
Yeah, I mean, some slang is illegal. You can't. Some slangs illegal and some
Yeah.
legal. But it's like, cause it's different types of wrestling. Like freestyle is and it's folk style. So it's like the one I do. The
Oh
one I
shit.
do right now for this season coming up is folk style. And off season I was doing freestyle. That's when you can slang somebody in that neck and you get points for that. Like 5 points.
What?
Yeah, it count. So I can say like my first memorable moment when I'm at. It was my first one like ever. You know, my first one ever like wrestling. That hit hard. I knew that I liked the sport and doing that, walking in. When I first started wrestling, I was real heavyweight out of shape, and I wanted to
Mm.
put in the work because I didn't really have a lot of time to be like playing. And I know coming into high school, a lot of these varsity players, they're not really playing, so I had to make sure I really put in that work and grind and dedication and really get nice. So I knew my first win. Yeah, that was my memorable moment. So I just stopped with it, started working hard because I see where it got me. And I'm just going to keep doing it for that season coming up and make
All
some
right.
goals, hurt some people. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm a firm believer. I tell a lot of people like you really know a kid loves a sport if something bad happens, right? Something that they don't expect to happens to them and they want to keep doing it. So now tell me
Mm.
about what was your first moment where you might have got put on your neck or somebody like what was the moment where some like it got real and you had to make a decision like, dang, do I want to do this? And you still end up feeling like, yeah, I want to do this shit. So talk about that one.
It was so, yeah. I mean, like, throughout the road, you go ahead like some defeats and stuff, losses and stuff, but you learn from that, learn from your mistakes and stuff. Like, so one time I had this this dual meet. It's called a dual meet, and this is my wrestling program called Punishes. And we went out to it was around PA, and around PA, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. That's where all like the top wrestlers at. And so I was wrestling. I did good. I won a couple matches. And it was just this one match. I went against two state champs. And the the first one I went against, we was doing good, all that. And then he started getting points on me. So I was getting frustrated and mad. And I know when I get mad, I'm not focused. I'm not like really focused on the mat. So then it was at some point in time when I tried to get a point or a takedown. I didn't get it, so I got mad. Frustrated, he pushed me. I pushed him off. And that's when I just started to get angry. I wasn't even focused on the match no more. I was trying to fight him. So that was on me.
Mm.
But I knew later on that I just needed to work on my mistakes and start just, practicing more if I really want to beat somebody like that. So I can't get mad at that. You just better than me. Yeah, that's that.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. Now, Hank, you said something about the basketball. You got the name when you was in second grade.
Yep.
Um, so talk about some of your journey. What has your journey been like throughout your hoop? Like, who got you into it? Right? Like, who was your favorite player growing up? Who do you try to mimic your game after? Yeah, let's start to dive into that.
So I played football before I even played basketball. But
Mm.
some people don't even know that. Some people just think I played basketball straight at the bat. But uh I played in-house league. I was some trash. Like I was straight trash. But I just started working with Coach Mookie. Like Coach Mookie, he a father figure to me because like he
Shout out to
got
him.
like six kids, seven. and he's like take care of everybody in the organization, you know. And I'm one of his main players, and he called me like a son, cause like he see the potential in me. He don't want me to fail. So like he somebody I can rely on to talk to and all that stuff like that. Uh, the most memorable. Let me put. I'm trying to think. Oh, last week. I don't know if anybody know. I got to my mother. She don't hear. I almost dunked on somebody. Almost dunked on somebody. But I was bluffing. He blocked it. So I just started laughing. I had to laugh it off. Cause I just try to get the highlight, try to get the crowd going, you know.
Hey.
Uh, Another one. Oh, when we was down the UA house, it was packed. And I dropped like 15. But the buckets was like it got the crowd going. Like it was a good game. Like I only think the score was like 35-37. So
Mm.
it was like yeah, the crowd was going. It was a good game. Like it was a good defensive game. They beat us, but it was a good game. Like it was
All
like
right.
what we was in seventh grade. Seventh grade.
All right, cuz hold up. I gotta go here now just because you brought it up and you said something that's just such an easy alley oop. Like you just did some Chris Paul shit just then. I mean stuff. I don't look. These are my little cousins, y'all, but don't take it bad. Like I'm like a bad influence to them because I slip a little cuss word out there every now and again. You see what I'm saying? I love the little homies. They probably talk way worse around their friends and stuff. I'm still a work in progress myself. You see what I'm saying? So that's for anybody who want to feel like I'm on some bad influence type of shit. Yeah, me. Respectfully. So now look, you said that you tried to dunk on homie. You got that shit blocked.
Yeah.
And you was bluffing. And you have a video out there just lingering somewhere out there in this atmosphere. And as I recall with this video, is you at the top of the key coming across half court and you dribble, tween, dribble, tween. And it's the little robotic lady in the background saying, pass me the ball. I'm open. Pass me the ball. And there's some big guy down on the block wanting to get the ball. Now, before you even say anything, I want to go ahead and give this is not now just King Preem being an interviewer. This is now King Premium being a cousin. Thank God that the same energy that my cousin just gave out to y'all, like he's able to laugh a lot of this stuff off, and it's not that big of a deal to him. But it never hit me until I saw his video go viral like that, and I saw some of the comments from grown ass people that if this kid was dealing with any sort of mental health, as all y'all want to make a big deal nowadays and protect our black men and da 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 da. That's the shit that y'all say on the regular. But then on the same end, you gonna want to tear down this young black man who you don't know from a can of paint. You don't know what his heart goes through, where he grows up at, none of the above. And you want to say, oh, he's never gonna make it to the league playing like that. Oh, he's never gonna da 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 da. Shout out to you, cuz 4-point play for you being able to have a strong enough mindset. And I know Mike might get the same way, right? Like you've been around enough solid people, and upbringing has been solidified enough to where you don't break in those type of moments, right? But for me to be an outsider looking in, I didn't, for one, like that scrutiny that was being placed because they still have to keep into mind this is a kid.
Right.
This is a kid. Y'all are waking up, double tapping, scrolling, double tapping, leaving comments, blah 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 blah, and algorithms. I get it. I know how the game go, but y'all have to understand these are human beings. Second part that I want to say before I get into that part, it was a goddamn showcase, people. For the people who don't know how basketball operates, a showcase means I don't know none of these people out here, and I don't know what he's. I'm speaking. So this He does not stand for anything that I'm saying is King Preem right now. So anybody do not put that on Mike or Tyler. This is me speaking as Cuzzo, right? So, damn, I just lost my train of thought. Damn, what was I saying? Shit.
Talking about the showcase game.
Bam, my man. Showcase. With the showcase, these people aren't a part of my team. I don't know these people. I just met these people today. Somebody gave us a sticker, a little badge, boo, boo, boo. We put it on the back of our jersey, or they give us a jersey number. It's that. 9 times out of 10, if I give the ball to somebody else, I probably ain't going to get the ball back. The man that's going in there trying to get 20 assists probably ain't going to be the man that's walking out of there getting offers from Duke, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, so forth and so forth. So, y'all chill out. That is not his team. Those are not his guys. He does not know them, and he is not a selfish player by far. Respectfully. Now, with this video, cuz, give me your insight and your point of view. What happened during that moment? What were you thinking? Talk to me, cuz.
No, because I scored 35 that game, so I ain't care. So and plus, homeboy, he was talking. Like I got a bucket. I talked to him, and he got a bucket. So I'm like, okay. Couple plays later, I get the ball, and I just scored. Probably had 10 points already. I get the ball. I'm ready. I'm trying to kill him. So I try 20 cross. Everybody, you saw how everybody was behind me. I just happened to miss. But homeboy, he wasn't even nice. So if I get a ball to him, a 9 out of 10 chance that he wasn't even gonna score the ball.
Man, yo. I know, Mike, real quick. What was it like for you? Like, right, you know what I'm saying? You big cuz in the sense too. What was it like for you when you looked at overtime and Bleacher
When
Report
I saw that,
and
I just looked straight in the comments, just saw the hate. But I knew Tyler, he always shot him up, all that hate and stuff. Take that as motivation, shut that hate. That's all we can do, so. And I knew he was probably laughing at it, so it
Yeah,
wasn't too serious.
it wasn't too
We're not lying
serious.
about that. That was just something to laugh about.
did you ever have a moment when you was looking through the comments and somebody said something real crazy and you jumped in big cuz mode like, ah, slap the shit out you. Like, did you ever have one?
Yeah, like they said, like he won't make it playing like that. Like you don't even know him like that. Like you said, it's a showcase. It's not like scouts and stuff. That it's like just a showcase, something to have fun with, like a little account. But
Yeah.
you're not too big. Be worrying about this. They were just doing too much. They just want to head in self talk. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, y'all, I like y'all, man. I mean, I knew I already liked y'all. Like, y'all, I, hey, man. Okay. All right. Now, Mike, there was a moment that I end up coming back home. You might have been like, how old were you? You might have been like 8, not 7. You might have been like 7 or 8. Do you remember that? I came to your mom's house. It was me, you, and David. We took a picture together in the living room. You remember that?
Nah, I probably don't remember that. It was real old. Nah,
Dang.
8. If my memory cut off, I got some pictures or something with it. I probably remember.
Hold on. Let's tap into some of these comments real quick. I'm hoping you see your man have a Southern brotherhood like you and Mikey G. Peace. Peace to that. Peace to that. If y'all have not seen the interview that I did with my partner, my brother, another young god, Mikey G, y'all make sure y'all go tap into that. It's the first episode I did of Preme'S Podium. Hey, if y'all trying to see when I'm holding this thing up, oh yeah, we stay on it. Oh, we stay on the intellect. Yeah, the 50th law of power. If y'all never read the 48 laws of power, you see that we tapped into that too. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you don't get it twisted. We just look like this. We really ain't like this. All right, am I in the frame? All right, yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, now y'all can see the book. Now I feel like y'all can see the book. Could y'all see the book before? Damn.
No, we couldn't see the
All right,
book.
there we go.
All right,
Yeah, that's how it was.
yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Dang, lost my train of thought again. God damn.
You said, Mike, you took a picture with him. He did.
Did he remember? Boop, boop, boop. You said it was cut off memory. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
All right, well, you just killed my whole. There you go. Thanks, Mike. All right. Shit. Tyler. So this is what I just found out. I hear your birthday is the same day as mine.
Oh, 22nd.
Listen, y'all. It's something about that December 22nd. Yeah, me. Because some people like, oh, you a Sagittarius?
No,
See,
Capricorn.
it takes one to know one. It was like a tweener. Like you're gonna think that you're getting the whole Capricorn personality, but you're gonna get some of that Sagittarius person because we fall on that day. We on that cusp.
Right there. And
Yeah, we right there on that.
My little brother right there too. Here's the 20th.
Shout out to little bro, the genius. Speaking of genius, how are you guys' grades?
I got 3.9 right now.
Talk to me, Mike. Mike, what we looking like, baby?
My grades good. You know, I'm a senior now, so you know, class is getting harder. Right now, I have A's and B's. You know, but I'm not going. You know, front me on a live. It's like one class I'm having trouble with. It's called like accounting. You know, working with numbers. That's something I apply for, accounting class. You know, I just want to be good with like numbers and stuff. It's a hard class to do with, especially in honors. So yeah.
Ask little bro to give us some wrestling lingo. I'm not familiar with the sport at all. Okay. All right. So you named 3 different brands. Name those 3 again. You said it's what types of form of wrestling?
So the wrestling is 3 different styles to it. So it's folk style. That's when we do in a regular season in high school. It's folk style. So it's just all around, but slams illegal. Some slams illegal. Folk style. I mean freestyle. You can slam somebody on their neck and you get points for it. You get rewarded points for it. You can lock hands. Like when in the folk style, you can't lock hands. Freestyle, you can lock hands.
So what you mean? You
And
lock
then
hands
the
like so
third
that'd be
style,
like when the people be like face to face, and then the other person be like trying to do a little bit like that.
Yeah, you can lock hands. It's like a certain way you lock them. Hold on, let me see. Like get some good light.
Yeah. Let me get some. Yeah. Mike.
Like you cuff your hands up like this, and then you just lock them like this. You don't want to do this, then your grip go break. So you just make sure you cuff your hands like that. Yeah, it's like we lock. And then Greco is all upper body. You can't go for the legs. So you wrestling from all upper body. So it's like, stomach, waist, arm. That's it. So it's like
Greco,
it's different styles
freestyle,
to it.
Greco, freestyle, and folk style. 2 points for me. Yeah, them 2 points for me. Yep. Oh shit, Tyler whole camera done flipped upside down.
Oh, damn, my fault.
Alright. Where we want to go? We're just gonna dribble a little bit. We're just gonna dribble and dish a little bit, little pick and roll. All right. So Tyler, I ended up asking you earlier who was your influences, basketball wise. So who did you grow up looking up to? Who do you try to revolve your game around?
Kyrie.
Listen, y'all. Yep, my son's middle name is my favorite basketball player in the whole NBA, and his birthday is December 22nd. Like, do y'all not? For the people who know the type of time I've been on, do y'all not see the cipher happening? Do y'all not see the 360 degrees that's happening? What?
Exactly.
It's a reason I'm tapping in with my little cousins right now. It's the frequencies. It's what's going on in the earth. no matter what this is going out there to listen. Why Kyrie?
You know, I had the same drill style, and he had great lead package, which I'm still trying to accomplish, but it's getting there now. Like he's shifty, like his balance, he's quick, he can shoot. Like he has an overall game that nobody can figure out, and that's what I'm trying to become. Like I'm to the point where I didn't figure out the game that they can't even figure out me. So
Mm-hmm.
like is that's what I look up to. Yeah, Kyrie Irving. Yep. Trying to work hard as him. Like work past him. Like go past his work effort. Go 2 times harder. Like just get the way I'm trying to go to make your idols become your rivals. Basically.
Peace to these young guys, man. We peace to these young guys. Now I know, we get into a school night, so we ain't gonna try to keep them long, y'all. So we're gonna try to wrap it up right now, and I'm gonna close it with asking Mike, and Tyler as well. Um, what's your overall goal in life? Whether it happens to be something pertaining to your sport, or if it's something else outside of that you love. How do you want to be remembered? Like if someone says your name, what do you want to pop in their head? So we're gonna start with you, Mike. Like how would you, what do you have to say to
So
the people? Anything you want them to know?
I mean, if I'm gone, I want people to remember me as a hard worker, always dedicated, and stayed humble throughout the process. That's the main key for me. I always make sure I try to stay humble. Don't brag about it. Just show it. That's all I try to do. But my main goals in life really is to, be successful, make my mother and my father proud, go to college. But I want, choose my path, but still, try to make them happy. I mean, I still want to do the sport of wrestling. I'm looking to college and stuff for wrestling. And then I like a lot of mixed martial arts. I would want to do that in the future. See what that get me, like MMA. Do that in the future. And then, uh, you know, me personally, I want to make. This is my goal. I know I'm gonna do it. Try to make 7 figures. That's how I feel like. I want to do that. And I just want to have a happy life. I want to be happy in life. And just make my family proud. Not just my mother and father, my whole family proud. Help my family out. That's it. That's all I want to do. Right. Yeah.
Well, I say first before Tyler goes, the money, if you hear from a lot of people with money as well, the money isn't what brings happiness. So I say,
Yeah.
to you, little cuz, that starts from within. So as long as you have that good structure around you, and I definitely didn't want you to get into a bag of if you're gone. I'm not even trying to fathom the thought of if you're gone. I'm just talking about, if someone mentions your name, how do you want to be known? Even if you're still here, like we're talking about reputation. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate, your extensive go in it, but I'm just letting you know I don't want to get into no if you
Yeah,
gone, nigga, yeah.
I ain't mean put it like that. Yeah, I'm gone, but yeah,
Yeah.
not like that. But I just want people to remember. Yeah, it's a hard work if they bring my name up. But yeah, he always dedicated when he's doing his work and his craft. He always putting hard work, man. There's no slack into it. Stuff like that. I ain't want to make it seem like that. Yeah.
Yeah, good deal, man. So yeah, find that within yourself, man. That money gonna follow. As long as y'all keep doing whatever you want to do, that money gonna come with it. Now, Tyler, same question to you. Hype. When they mention hype, if they say Tyler, unfortunately, right, like something realistically, something with you, if they hear that name, may be that video,
Right.
right? So outside of that, what is something that you want anyone to know about you outside of that video? If whenever they speak of you, what's something that you want them to know?
Like you became legendary, I paved the way for the youngins. You know, like you like work hard. I'm trying to like being rich and being famous. Like I want to have a private life. I want to have like a private, like a low key. Like nobody really know my business. Like I want to be wealthy and not have all the fame in the world. Cause fame is bad. Like it's real bad. And I don't
Mm,
want that in my. I don't need that in my life. Yeah, I'm trying to. Even though players are now like making a lot of money, being famous, is I'm trying to get there, but I'm not trying to be famous for all the wrong reasons,
mm,
basically. So like, yeah, that video got out okay, but they don't know that I work hard. They don't know that I'm a top player. They don't. They just looking on the out. They just trying to see like they just trying to see looking from the outside. So basically, that's what it is.
all right, now we see some of the people lurking in the background. Can we can hear you? Cut. Say something, not.
It's love.
Okay, speak up a little bit.
How y'all doing, nephew?
We can hear
What's
you. We
up?
good. We
What's
Hey,
up,
good.
Uncle Knob?
What's up?
nephew, take that hood off. Right. Let people know who you are. Take that hood off. Right. You don't need no hood on. We ain't hide nothing. Oh, you might
Uh,
need a haircut. It's okay. You always dress like that. Right. Mikey Mike.
What's up?
Yeah. We going undefeated this year, baby.
Yeah.
Man, and neck. I'm listening to you three different ways of wrestling. We gonna do all three. We
Uh,
slamming necks and
uh,
welcome to get right. Ike, that's what your name is. You my little brother. Look, Ike, you gonna do what you gotta do to ball.
right,
And you gotta stay humble. All that news stuff, people want to be all in your business, man. Social media, you gotta stay off.
right.
That's gossip to me. Social media is gossip. You don't need that. Y'all too young for that. And do what y'all gotta do, but don't stop doing what y'all gotta do, man. Y'all, even little cousin King Supreme, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all do, man, because y'all gotta live your life, man, and do the right shit. Yeah, I cuss a little bit. Yeah, yeah, but guys, y'all gotta know. One thing you gotta do. I know y'all into the girl stuff. That gotta stand off a little bit. You wanna be famous? Sometimes you gotta stand off of that. You gotta
Mm,
get them booked. You say you 3 point something. You gotta stop saying that math class is hard. Get off that. You gotta get harder. Work harder, Mike. Treat the, treat the classroom like the wrestling man. Nobody can beat you. Accountant can't beat you, yo. You just can't. And I'm driving home picking up the grandson Jay that love y'all to death. He wanna play basketball and rap. He only 5.
dang.
So
Mm,
y'all doing a good job, man. Just keep your faith right and respect your parents. That's the only
Definitely.
way you gonna do what you gotta do in life. If you don't respect your parents, you lose a lot of stuff. You lose a lot. You lose a whole lot. So respect your parents, man. Mike, I already know it. I already know y'all mothers don't play. Man, gotta get that. Both y'all mothers and your father. So
yeah.
just keep your head up, guys, and I love you, man. That's all I gotta say about you guys. Do right for yourself. You want to say you want to go, you don't want the social media. You got to make sure the social media don't keep it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be posting everything. You know what I'm saying? If anything you want to do
Mm,
in life, you got to do it. You got to want to do it. You can't do what everybody wants you to do. You got to make your own path. And I'm about to go in the house and put my grandson to sleep. And I love you guys. And y'all speak well too. Y'all doing good as
Thanks,
young
guys.
guys that can speak well. Don't say I don't say a lot. Yeah, I mean y'all don't say none of that. So first of all, y'all was raised right. That's first.
Say it again.
Second of all, y'all got good parents. Y'all got that. 6 figures, 7 figures will come. But you gotta get the education first. I know, Mike, you wanna martial arts and all that. But education gotta come first, Lord God. And then the rest of the stuff is gonna come because. And I love you guys. And I gotta take Lord Jaden in the house, give him a bath. Cousin King Supreme, man, I'll get with
Yes,
you another
sir.
day with different stuff, but you also doing good, and I love you, man. You're doing positive things for your little cousins, and you gonna be great, man. You're gonna be great too. All three of y'all, I love y'all to death, and I gotta go.
All
All
right,
right,
love you
all
too,
right,
man.
guys. Love you too, guys.
I love you.
Hey, look, y'all. Now I don't know where Sugar at. Sugar must just want to be in the background and not be seen and none of that. But we're not gonna hold them much longer. I wanted the other people to be able to jump in that was lurking in the background. We appreciate y'all. That was the one that I just explained to y'all earlier. That was walking me to them corner stores as a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? So that was back before these two was even this damn book. I'm sorry, y'all. I whatever. All right, Jesus Christ, Jesus. But anyway, that's the one I was explaining. Was taking me to the store and stuff as a shorty, man. So shout out to cousin Nod. Shout out to everybody that tapped in the background, in the comments, everything. Thank you to my young cousins, Tyler and Mike. Um, I was able to spend a lot of time with them in our family reunion in 2011. Back then, both of them were damn near babies. And then, we was able to meet again during their granddad and my great uncle's 90th birthday party, and now they're young men. And I told them when we met over there that I wanted to be able to do something with them and just exit in stone. Again, no one can tell our story the way that we tell our story. Nobody can tell the bond that I even feel for my little cousins better than what they can see translate on this camera right now and the level of respect that we all have for each other. So that's how we're gonna close this, man. I am King Preem. He is I and I is he. You see what I'm saying? Today is mathematics. I told y'all it's understanding, all being born to understanding, which is the full, complete picture drawn from knowledge and wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Tonight, we all just had a high level of understanding. You see what I'm saying? And love is the highest elevation of understanding. You hear me? So y'all go ahead and get y'all exits. Y'all plug in whatever y'all want to plug in. Your schools, whatever y'all want to plug in as you give your outro. You go ahead and do that. But I'm about to go ahead and shut my camera off. But we still live, so y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, man. Love y'all. I love
All
y'all.
right.
Let me say that while I'm here. I
All
love y'all.
Love
We
you
have
too.
just made
right, love
history.
you too.
You hear me? Before
Yes, God.
ESPN, because I believe in both of y'all. So Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. and Max and all of y'all, this is real here. I don't care what they stat line is. I love them. You hear me? What? Why? What? Who?
All
All right,
right,
Mike,
y'all
Mike,
be
go
y'all.
ahead,
safe,
man.
whoever watching it. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a
All right.
blessed night.
All right,
All right,
cuz.
All right, man.
all
You
right,
and your damn catch up. Bye, man.
all right.